But there's one concept, because you know we got integrity here. No matter what anybody would say, no matter what space we're in. I know we're in the media space, but we street niggas and we have to,
big.
you know what I mean?
That's big.
So now there's a thing with the borrowing of the money. Now we're not trying to go deep into something. I'm just talking about the concept of it.
Oh, nah.
A father borrowing money from his daughter. I didn't see nothing wrong with it. But can you fill me in?
No, I didn't even say really
the way
people
they feel about it.
No, really, people took that shit out of context. I never said that I borrowed anything from Coi. What I said was if I was gonna ask, if I were to, I wouldn't feel no way about it. I never said that, oh, well, I asked her to borrow money and she said no, like that. Again, that's internet bullshit. People took that, ran with it. Oh, a father shouldn't ask. I don't agree with that. Hell, fuck no. I'm from the hood, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'm from the streets, man. And our relationship, the way we grow up, man, there's no, you damn, a father, grandfather, aunt, everybody asks everybody for something and shouldn't feel the way about asking. Sometimes it might be yes, sometimes it might be no. Motherfuckers ain't had no problem with asking me. And a lot of times you don't even have to ask me. Most of the times you never did, especially if it was family. I gave willingly. So I didn't know. I never said, yeah, man, I asked Coi to borrow money. And she said, nah, hell no. I just was saying that if I said, I feel like that if I ever wanted to ask any of my kids, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to ask them. Shit, you know what I'm saying? That's
I just seen like all the bloggers, they was trying to shun that shit.
Fuck the bloggers.
So listen, what is the okay, so last but not least, there's a love-hate thing, because I see that when people speak about you in a certain way, she comes to your defense. So I see this a love-hate thing, not even a hate thing. Let me not say that, but the love and the conflict there, love turmoil.
Right.
I just noticed that, like,
with who?
Your daughter. She comes to your defense sometimes.
I mean,
when
you know what? No,
okay.
I mean, and that's dope, man. That shit is dope. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Coi's more like me, man. Like, I got 3 sons, I got 4 sons, and she's more like me. And you know what I'm saying? Like, she's just, you know what I mean? Like, she was, you know, she understand her grandfather's street guy, you know, mom, I mean, listen, her both sides of the families was out there. So she came up under real solid cloth as far as that goes. You know what I mean? I don't, you know, I'm sure she knows I love her, and I know she loved me. And it's just a period, man. Life is about periods, you know, in time. You know what I mean? It's just a certain period that's going on right now, and I just got to weather the storm, and it's going to get better. These things like this, you just put in God's hands. I'm not the only father out here that goes through things with their daughters. Now, daughters ain't easy. Sons is a lot for fathers, especially fathers in the street guys. It's a lot easier than daughters. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, listen, I'm so happy for her and proud of her, and she got a new album coming out. Her daughter's absolutely beautiful. My son just had Chavo just had a baby boy. He's beautiful, man. You know, man.
You're a grandfather right now.
Yeah, I'm a grandfather, man.
Yeah.
You know, and everything will work its way out, man. I'm in a great. My mind is in a great place, man. Honestly, man. Again, nothing that's out there on the internet that is against me or says it doesn't even come across my lap. I just, for real, because I really don't pay that shit no mind, because it just doesn't. I don't tune into it. That's none of my business how people think of me. Ain't none of my business. I know how I think of me. You know,
so let me ask you something. Right? Mm-hmm. I know we're all, listen, your daughter, she's how would you say, she's one of the top women in the industry that a lot of people consider her to be one of the most beautiful women in the industry.
Man,
we gotta agree. Can we be honest?
Hey, man, you know, I'm gonna take 50% credit for that. You know,
you take the credit.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna
Grace,
you know what I'm saying?
Now you deserve it. Pat yourself on the back, and thank God. Yeah. You
know I mean, huevos grande.
Calm down, Zeno. All right, so listen. With that being said, right? What is the men that she's dating? I see she's with Justin LaBoy now. Listen, like I said, we're gonna keep this. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Be careful with this. Do they ever call you and, like, because you know, when you what about if you guys come across each other in the small space and you have to cross each other?
Let me tell you,
do you think they would be compelled to speak to you and ask for your, you know what I mean?
Trippie, I don't know.
So to speak.
I'm be honest, Trippie, I don't know. He got a lot of big bodyguards and big. I don't know if he would. I don't know if he's at the age enough where he's like, "Hey, what's up, man? Come in, man." You know, I don't know if he's that because I would welcome it. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Shit, he's the father of my grandchild. As far as this other guy, you know, if he seems like the guy that if he's seen me, he would say, "What's up?" You know what I mean? I would hope it would just be good energy. I would hope. You know what I'm saying? It either has to be good energy or just, don't even know energy at it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want bad energy. You know what I mean? Because but I don't see that in him. Seems like a cool dude. You know what I mean? From what you only see people on the internet, so you can. It's hard. I don't necessarily judge good or bad, but from what I see, the optics seems like a cool dude. You know what I'm saying?
So
We'll
that
wait and
that
see.
that's why I say like because traditionally, when you have a woman, you have to make it good with the father, right? At one
See, but
point,
I'd
at some
rather
point,
not. I'd
right?
rather wait. I'd rather wait till
Okay.
somebody marries her
True.
because I don't want to be meeting a whole bunch of different fucking guys. You know what I mean? You know, what I mean, I'll let my father do that. Let her bring the guys to Schnapps. You know what I'm saying? Schnapps met Trippie. Let him do that. Me, when she walked across the aisle with him, then I know a man serious about my daughter, and then I would want to meet him. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to keep meeting guys, meeting. You know what I mean? I don't, because you never know who's gonna be next, or who. You just never know. This young generation, man, they get bored quick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Their attention is fast. Attention span is fast. Here today, gone tomorrow. So. You know what I mean? But shit, she seems really happy with him, and man, that's all you could hope for. You know what I mean? For a dad,
That part. Now, how much of these gentlemen, like, they say, you're going to answer this question for me because you're a wise man, you got kids, you know what I mean? How much, because they usually say girls date the guys that remind them of their fathers, right?
Wow, wow.
How
I
much
mean,
do you see yourself in some of the men that because you was a young player, because I ain't even going to your Miami shit. I really don't want to, I can stir shit up now. I can stir the
listen,
water now, but I'm
listen,
just going to
listen.
leave it alone,
I don't. No, no, no.
right?
I don't. My thing is,
Because you was a sniper. You a
other than
sniper.
other than being a light skin, other than she, light skin. I guess. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
start there. Start there.
I
That's
don't
a good
think
place.
I don't think any guy that she could date could be like me. Only because of the generation is so different. I'm a man that's pre-internet. These guys that are internet come in, it's a total different ball game, man. I mean, we couldn't be more, you know what I'm saying? Now, I've always had respect. I always knew how to treat people in kindness, and I was a good guy. So if they got that in them, their good qualities would be something that she would see from me because that we different type of beings. You know what I'm saying? The guys that she's gonna date and me. So um, yeah. I mean that's the most
That's
best
the
way I
best.
could say
All right. We'll set that.
that.
Last but not least, I noticed that your daughter, that's like do you consider her the general out of all your kids? Because sometimes the women
Absolutely, yeah.
be
Listen,
more stronger than the men. And I know your sons, they're well accomplished, so it's not taking nothing from them. But
listen,
sometimes women be having a little edge on niggas sometimes.
listen. I'm gonna go through all mines. Like starting with, I'm gonna go from the Ray Ray's my oldest, and he's been rapping so much that he really loves hip hop, and he's just a good kid, man. Was raised
That was
right.
the one in the rap group, right?
Chavo, yeah, you know what I'm saying? As he goes under the name of Chavo, but he's very soft spoken, very soft spoken. Not emotional, and he's a hustler. He's a hustler, man. Coy, very, very outgoing, aggressive, will not take no for an answer. Motivated by motherfuckers playing her or saying no to her. Motivated to prove people wrong. Don't take no shit from anybody. Loud. That's Coy. Taj, athlete, pretty boy. I mean, model looking. That's Coy's younger brother. Model looking, you know what I'm saying? Just real, another good kid, you know what I'm saying? Zeno, just he's young. He basically was born on TV. You know what I'm saying? Then I got Samaj. Samaj is a brainiac. You know what I'm saying? Real smart. He's 14. So, all my kids have their own ways, but Coy, definitely the boss. Yes, 100%. She got those chief qualities. those leader qualities, you know, especially as a woman, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, she's aggressive. She just doesn't, she'll figure out a way to do it. And she don't see that girl guy thing. She feels like anything a guy could do, she could do. So she has that real tenacious attitude in her. And you know, I think, you know, me, that's what I was. See, I was all of them. I was brilliant, very, very, you know, fly with the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Some say I was a pretty boy. I don't believe that, but some said that. And you know, real streetwise and very respectful, you know what I'm saying, towards people, and could, you know, could understand the streets and, you know, get with that whole street shit, the wildness of it, but then still be around some grown-ups and know how to, you know what I'm saying, know how to act in front of people that were older than me or certain people. I think that's important in life. So yeah, man, man, and the thing is, Coi, you just seeing the beginning. I mean, it's the beginning, whether it's modeling, acting. I mean, the music is one thing, but her future is so bright with
I
the
think
things
she's
that she can do.
unstoppable. I think
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
I think
yeah.
she's literally unstoppable.
Absolutely, man. She can dance, she can rap, she can sing. She's drop dead
She
gorgeous.
broke the
You know what I'm
matrix.
saying? Yeah,
She's the generation of kids, they kind of figured out the matrix.
yeah. I don't
You
want
get
to
what I'm
be in the
saying?
matrix. I don't want to be in the matrix. That's me. That's insane.
No, you
I
kind of
like
figured
being,
it. You figured
I
out
like
the
being,
matrix a little bit too. You figured it
but
out
I
a little
like, you
bit
know,
too.
me, I like to come in the matrix and then get the fuck out of it. Come
That
back
part.
in and then get the
That
fuck
part.
out of it. I don't
Listen,
like
we
to
gotta
stay
talk
in that
about the
shit.
matrix. We gotta talk about the matrix. This is another thing that we're gonna end off with this. Now you know there's always some filth we gotta deal with. This the low-hanging fruit part of this shit.
Right,
All right.
right,
Now, the Bobby Valentino
right.
rumors, allegations.
That's
Then you have baby mama Althea.
right.
Now, am I wrong or right? Is she the one that spawned these allegations? These
Yeah,
allegations
absolutely.
about
And
Bobby?